checking to make sure I'm actually gone live. Seems the answer is yes, and we're good. Okay, that was a bit of a late start for me. Sorry about that. I already had to delay it because we had a bit of an ant problem, and then real quick had to send some clips to Wanye involving Sonic Frontiers, and Switch clips are very time consuming. Hey Khalil. How many Khalils are in your profile picture now, by the way? Also, is it raining through the tunnel? I don't think these are drips from, like, the tunnel being wet or anything. I think it's just raining through the tunnel. How did I not notice this while setting up? 200? Jeez, that's a lot of Khalils. Hey, Vix. Shiny the Dunsparce hunt. That's the plan. As you can see, we've had 4 rejects so far. 3 I'm planning on trading out. And then I put 1 in here because I want to keep it. And I have a shiny box, but it's currently full at the moment. I need to do a lot of reorganizing when it comes to my Pokemon boxes, but the problem is, it is not easy to do that. So I think I'm going to wait until home updates and allows Gen 9 stuff, so I can do like mass clearing and stuff, because you have to do it one at a time, like this, and then click release, and one at a time. You can't mass release. So I gotta clear a lot of random junk in my boxes, and I can't really do that at the current moment. So I'm just waiting until that update so I can clear stuff out. Go and save, just to make sure everything's properly set up. I was hoping to do a bit more herba mystica grinding, but thing is, I have not been lucky. Not been lucky in the slightest, so I'm just gonna have to go with what I got. Should have been up to last stream. Creative mode. I also gotta remember the fucking recipe for it. I think it was 1 of each pepper. Tofu? It was 2 tofu chunks. One other thing, I think. Uh-oh. I forgot the recipe. Okay, it's been so long since I've done this, I forgot how to freaking make a normal sparkling sandwich. Okay, hang on. Oops. Pokemon Violet Shiny Sandwiches. There we go. An image. And it's being slow for some reason. 2 tofu. This is a different thing than I used last time. Okay, what in the world? Maybe it was pickle. But like, there's so many different versions of these recipes that all work, and I can't remember which one I used. Oh my god, there's like 5 of them. My god. I don't know how people keep this, together. I don't know how this all works. This image is just extremely blurry. What the hell? I forgot what the last ingredient was. Is it just these? Because this recipe chart here says 1 of each bell pepper, 2 tofu, any 2 herba mystica, but never mix sour and sweet. And then 2 servings of salt. I don't remember if that was what I did last time, but I'm gonna go with it. I just saved, so if we get something wrong, then we can just reset. I don't remember needing salt last time. So yeah, I'm still very lacking in the herba mystica department. I need to do a bit more grinding. You go to the stream? You do that. I'm gonna try this recipe. So I think this will work. Hopefully. So we'll just put 2 sweets and a gold pick. Pick doesn't matter. So I should probably just go for the cheap picks and just not worry about it. I don't remember using salt last time. I don't remember what I exactly used. There's so many different recipes that all give the same outcome. So, like, I can't even keep it straight. Oh, for sort of symmetry here. This should work fine. Screw the top. Needs that. Also, let's give sparkling power for normal. For some reason, the Dunsparce is not a frickin' bug. Ah. I knew I was forgetting something, but hopefully this still works. I'll use the old recipe, you know, once we need a reset. Or we need to make a new sandwich or something. And this one works. Sparkling and encounter power normal. This one worked. Alright. So, now we just continue the hunt from where we left off, basically. Go down to Station 4. Leave the building. And then just drive around on Miraidon, I guess. So, I also did something else. Between streams. Okay, that was trying for a second. That was just shading being weird. So, real quick. I completed my Pokedex. But I do not have the Shiny Charm yet. So I'm still running full odds on the Quaxley hunt, by the way. The Pokedex means kind of soon. Pokemon, explore the region, blah blah. Diploma, come see me at the lab. So I've not gotten the Shiny Charm yet. Just so people are aware, I've not gotten it yet. Because I still gotta work on the fucking Quaxley hunt. I'm doing that full odds just to say I've done a full odds egg hunt, and then I'm never doing that shit again. Yeah, I finally completed my Pokedex. Which also means I did catch the Miraidon that's on the bottom, somewhere over that direction, I think. I did catch it. And then I traded it out. And for some reason, the community made these trade codes so people could coordinate what their trades are. Apparently, the Miraidon and Koraidon ones are also just kind of a clusterfuck. Because not just... I've seen so many random things in that room. Someone tried to trade away just a random armor rouge. Someone tried to trade away a shiny iron jugulus for some reason. Like, they massively misunderstood what the fucking trade rooms are supposed to be about. And of course, it in the legendary room. Some guy tried to do a stupid bait and switch because they actually did have a Koraidon to trade me. That's my guess. Then they backed out, and they tried to get me to trade for something completely worthless because they wanted both legendaries with them for some reason. I forget what exactly it was. Like, is Cottony in this game? It may have been that. It was some shitty grass type. Shitty about comparison, mind you. I don't know if Cottony's evolution was that bad or anything. I've never used it, but compared to a legendary, it's garbage. So, yeah, trying to do the big switch then, they just mash through and give him a legendary for no reason. Asshole. And that's the only time I've had problems with these trade lobbies. All the other ones worked perfectly fine. There was no problems there. Someone tried giving me an egg. Someone legitimately tried trading me an egg in the freaking legendary one. So apparently, trade code 399400 just is a nightmare to deal with. Like half the time you won't even pair up with someone willing to trade out a legendary. Why? Guys, seriously. Shame on all of them. The community built that system for a reason. Freaking use it like it's supposed to be used, not abuse it for your scalping schemes, your thievery. You think I wouldn't notice? I've done too many surprise egg Sundays on Terrible Tabby stream to know that this freaking spam A. Do not spam A ever, because some people just don't understand the rules. You might accidentally trade an egg for not an egg. You'll learn a thing or two after a while. You do enough trading, you kind of get the general picture. Your schemes will not work on me, but they may have worked with some unsuspecting child. Asshole behavior, dude. Don't do that shit. I'm actually surprisingly nice when it comes to trading, because, like, I could trade out, like, something like a Quaxley, because I have a bunch extra. Like, oh, hey! Shiny already! Let's go! Alright, let's go. Let's just catch it in a Dusk Bowl. There you go. So, as I was saying, I'm oddly nice when it comes to trading. I've had times where I decided to, trade out a bunch of Quaxley, because I have a bunch extra, right? It's like, I want to join someone's raid and I had to go online for that, and it results in me saving a bunch of Quaxley eggs I don't want. So, I hatched all of them, none of them are shiny. I gotta get rid of them. Don't want to transfer them. I know people don't have Quaxley, really, because it's the least popular of the 3 starters this time around. Not surprised, really. But, if I'm trading that out and someone legitimately is like, hey, here, have a shiny. I'm like, no, I don't want your shiny. I'm just giving you a duck. This ain't worth it. No, stop. I actively back out of shiny trades like that. I actively do. Because I don't want people to give me their shinies when all they're getting is just a normal duck. Not shiny, no hidden ability, just, that's it. Maybe a dex entry for them, but, like, who cares? I wouldn't say a shiny is really worth it, you know? Not to mention that I tend to like doing hunts myself, so I say they're really mine. They have my trainer ID and everything. They feel more special. So yeah, unless we're doing shiny for shiny trades, I don't really trade shinies very often. The freaking Dunsparce thing is gonna be an exception because I'm gonna be really nice with that. Like, I don't want these are all extras. They're not 3 segments. So like, if you guys want them, you can have them. It's a shiny. There you go. People be content with that. I know not everyone's gonna be doing the 3 segment hunt anyway, because let's face it, it's a very resource-intensive hunt. Because, spend a lot of time getting shinies that don't evolve into 3 segments. And they can't be wild and unsparse because they'll never be 3 segments. It's a similar hunt to, what is it, Sinisty from Gen 8? And I guess this game as well, because it's also here. Where, thinking of Authentic Mark, on the bottom of the teacup. 1 out of 100 chance of that happening. This is effectively the same thing as that Sinisty hunt, except you actually have to manually evolve the Pokemon after. So, yeah. By the way, I actually wanted to get an authentic Sinisty just to have. Not shiny or anything. I went to the complete wrong location for it, because authentic ones only spawn in the southwest of the map. They only spawn, like, here. There is a batch of Sinisty, like, up here, but they'll never be authentic. They're all phonies. I didn't know that going in, so I just have a bunch of phony Sinisty for no reason. Playing on surprise trading them out just because. Just because. Yeah, I really need to do more like herba mystica grind stuff. Because I haven't really had much luck lately. I don't really see too many 5-star Terra crystals. So hosting them is not really a thing you could do. There's not really any. When there's not any 5-star raids, you can't host a 5-star raid. Makes sense, you know. So yeah, I asked a friend to keep his eye open for a specific 5-star raids because some have a higher chance of getting up missing than others. Those are even more rare, apparently. And joining random 5-star lobbies just tends to give me bottle caps, which I'm not upset about. It's nice to be able to hyper train Pokemon with no problem, but I don't know. I have over 50 fucking bottle caps and barely any herba mystica, if that means anything to you. And with bottle caps, you only really got like 1, maybe 2 at a time from raids. It's a slow grind for those two. Not as slow as herba mystica, apparently. So I gotta really just go absolutely nuts with the herba grind, clearly. So I may need a little bit of extra help with that. I do have plenty of Pokemon to counter basically anything. Some better than others, but I have options. So I'm ready to go if I ever do find a raid that'll work, but I almost never find a raid that'll work. So I have all the things I need in order to do the grind, except the Terra raids! That's the one thing I'm missing. Oh well. I wish you could have gotten Herba Mystica from the Ditto event, because I grinded that hard. I got a lot of, like, EV items from it, too. Though I used all my HP ups, because God forbid I go and take out a bunch more Wooper. Oh my gosh. Every time I try to get HP EVs on a Pokemon, it's just a Wooper genocide. Just so many Paldean Wooper just melt into the mud. I feel so bad about it, but at the same time, all my HP ups are gone. I used them all up from the freaking Ditto raid day, like raid weekend thing. So, I don't really have any other options. I hate that. What's the Dunsparce on the wall today? I keep my eyes open for any pink. Try to find raids again? Alright, Khalil. Good luck to you. You might have better luck than me. And trust me, on the days where I have time to scour across the entire map, I actively do. Especially areas where there's a big cluster of raids. I just find nothing worthwhile. Lots of 4 stars. Barely any 5 stars, if any. Under those 5 stars, get a group online together. It's not hard to do that. But do it, bottle cap. If anything, just bottle cap. I'm like, I don't want a bottle cap, I want herba mystica. But the game never gives me it. You don't want shinies that get, you know, that easy to find, but come on. Come on, man. It's gotta be like a 1% chance for herba. Some pretty low. I did not touch you. I can't say for certain with 6 or 7 stars or anything. I know 5 stars can get you them. And some 5-star raids like Blissey and Amoongus have a better drop rate, but still not great. So like any 5-star raid will do, I guess. I'm not sure about 6-star. And even then, I feel equipped for 5 stars. 6 stars, not so much. 6 stars tend to cause me problems for some reason. And I have a bunch of Pokemon, all like level 100, EV trained, all that. Still a problem. And I don't want to blame other people for failing the 6-star raids, because like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with what seemed like it would work, along with some very cheap strategies. So yeah. Also, the main reason I completed the Pokedex was to get a Beast Ball, because you get a guaranteed one for getting all 400 entries. And I did that on purpose, because I wanted to use a Beast Ball to catch Inteleon, and I did not have a Beast Ball, and I thought I did. And the only way to get more Beast Balls is specifically to do the Academy Ace tournament again. And again. And again. It's a 1 in 100 chance to actually get an Apricot Ball, and a 1 in 10 chance from there for it to be a Beast Ball. It's a 1 in 1,000 chance. And every time you go to that tournament, it takes like 15 or 20 minutes. With how long the battles go, you can't turn off battle animations, you can't skip those cutscenes, it just takes forever. And after doing that for like 10 hours, I just like, no. I didn't even get any special balls out of it. I got a bunch of mints. And a couple bottle caps. I don't freaking need. I don't need more bottle caps right now. It's just not worth it. It really just isn't worth it. So I just kind of stopped. So I just went with the Pokedex route. I looked to see if I would get the Shiny Charm immediately. I wouldn't, and there you go. Got the Beast Ball, caught Inteleon, we're good. I was hoping to do like auction shop resets, because you can like reset the game to get specific auctions to pop up. But despite the fact that every other Apricot Ball can actually be in the auctions, the Beast Ball is the only one that can't. Ugh. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Why is it like that? You fucking kidding me? Why? It's so annoying. So annoying, and I hate it. In some good news, though, I recently started playing Pixelmon again. And I actually caught a Diancie, which is something I don't even have in an actual Pokemon game yet. So that's pretty cool. And no, that will not count towards my national dex. Are you insane? I wonder if they'll force us to do like a long stretch of Terra raids like we did with Dynamax Adventures for legendaries. Like Wave 2 comes out and there you go. You never know, it might happen. Javo. Oh, Javo doesn't work, you can't play Pixelmon. Alright, that's fine. It's weird, it actually can run on my laptop. I actually have a couple mods also there as well. I have Pixelmon, I have a mini-map mod, and I have Nature's Compass, because God forbid I go 3,000 blocks in one direction to find a desert and I can't find anything. And you'd think, with how many Pokemon there are, that my laptop would not be able to handle it. It actually runs pretty smooth, which is very strange. It's not gonna take... It takes too much power to be properly streamed on this thing. I can't stream it right now. But I could play it. So that's fine. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Sucks that I have to play single player. Because I sort of got every fucking public Pixelmon server has a bunch of like extra skins and claim your territory bullshit, and I'm not a fan of that stuff. Look, I don't care about your fucking like cosmic skin Gardevoir. I don't give a shit. I just want to go out and complete my Pokedex. I want to bring some friends to help. I can't make a server by myself. So, It's probably more of a me problem than anything, but yeah. Not to mention, so many of those Pixelmon servers have a fucking loot box system. Go for our server on this server advertising website and get a key. You'll also spend $100 to get a key that'll probably give you something fucking useless. Wow, yeah. But I understand you gotta keep the lights on. You gotta keep that server up and running somehow. But God, they're all the fucking same. So garbage. Hate it. It's annoying. That's all I got. It's fucking annoying. Oh well. How much time's left in the sandwich? 8.5 minutes, it's fine. Hope to see one more. So I'd like to get more than one per sandwich. Still like this hunt more than the egg hunts I've done. And honestly, I would be doing more of the Quaxley hunt in my own time, but egg hunts are just kind of boring. Like, I endured it for 3 streams for Rowlet. I don't want to do it again right now. And the Quaxley one, I'm going full odds. I'm going full 1 in 4,096. No boosts or anything. So, like, no Masuda, no Shiny Charm, just full odds, just to say I've done it. That may be a mistake. But once I do, I'll get that Shiny Charm and Diploma with a huge ass smile on my face. Just to say I've fucking done it. 5-star Poison Rotom. Ooh. I think I have a good counter for that. I can't use Ground because Rotom is Levitate. But, Steel's good against Poison, right? So I should be able to take it down easy. In fact, using Tinkaton, I don't even think it could be about anything poison regardless. Because isn't Steel immune to poison? So, like, that's why Fairy Steel is one of the best typings ever. Because you can't freaking use poison, the most common thing to kill fairy types with. It's a disaster. You gotta use fire on that thing. And fire types are not as common as you think. It was actually kind of a big problem for a while in Pokemon, where fire types were actually very rare. And I understand why they were so rare, but God, it took so long. Like, you think they would get a decent chunk of fire types by Gen 3? Nope. Gen 3, you have your starter, the Vulpix line, the Growlithe line, Torkoal, the Numel line, I don't know if there's any more than that. If there's any more, I'm forgetting them. But there's like only like a dozen fire types by Gen 3. And I'm not even counting legendaries and stuff in there. So like, Moltres won't count. So like, you didn't really have too many options when it came to fire types. Let's say our different strategy last time. Okay. I mean, it should work better this time in comparison. Just wait for this sandwich to be done. So we all miss out on a shiny, perhaps. And then we do like nature guesses and all that for our new buddy Evolve to see if it's 3 segment. If we get a 3 segment this stream, we just get one that fast, I'm gonna be so happy. You can imagine hitting that 1 in 100 chance for a shiny Dunsparce to be a Dunsparce, you know? 3 segment. You can imagine. So few shinies needed. It also mean I wouldn't have to grind so much for Herba Mystica, and we can actually do these streams more often. That's the thing. If I find a shiny, I keep it so I can trade it out. Which means I use up my Herba Mystica from the hunts. Which is a bit annoying. And potentially I could join like a union circle and then do it that way where we both make a sandwich together and only one person uses Herba Mystica, but like, that just seems more trouble than it's worth. It really does. It would work. It'd be kind of clunky, but it would work. I don't need to do that right now. I don't even know if anyone like has enough Herba Mystica to keep doing that. I know there's something you can do where you join a union circle, you make a sandwich together, and then if you reset, it closes the union circle, but you keep the effects. And that means like only one person got it. So what you do is if one person supplies the Herba Mystica, they reset, which causes the union circle to stop, but you keep the effects, and they keep the Herba Mystica. Because that's how save games work. Apparently. So you can do that, but it's clunky and time-consuming and a bit awkward. Not to mention, like, someone would have to have Herba Mystica in the first place to do that. And Herba Mystica is really fucking rare for some reason. Like, I'm okay with it being rare, but man, the grind is terrible. Like, if you have double digits of any kind of herba mystica, I'm jealous. I wish I could have double digits of a kind of herba mystica. But nope, the game's just like, nah. Nah. Game? Ooh, that was scary. The game froze up for a second. I thought it was gonna crash. Scarlet and Violet, everybody! Scarlet and Violet, everybody. Oh my god. Ugh. Terrible, man. Terrible. Also, I got the message with the poll. Next Pokemon game I get. Like, after I get the DLC with this. So I can stream that and get more Pokemon for the National Dex and everything. Like, after that, Legends Arceus. And I will stream my first playthrough of that, too. Do more shiny hunts in there. I'm actually kind of excited to go for that. But before we ever do that, I want to stream Pikmin 4. We gotta finish up the games we currently have. Might do Kirby and Forgotten Land at some point. I hope to God I get Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm gonna probably have to do a birthday thing. Hope unless my family gets that. It's $70. I can't do anything with that. I'm not the fucking moneybags of the family. I wish I was, though. Be pretty sweet. Just upgrade my computer to my heart's content. Buy any game I want, stream it. Sounds like a fucking dream. But I can't do that. Okay, sandwiches up. Alright! We got one shiny Dice Sparse sandwich. This is, of course, like, is your shiny Ponyta? Really? They just give you a free shiny Ponyta? What the hell? That's nuts! Alright. So, nature guesses. Mild. I'm gonna go bold. Let's see. Quiet with no marks. Alright. Let's go ahead and change its moves so that way it has Hyper Drill. Because it needs that in order to evolve. We'll put a little Dragon Rush because who gives a shit about Dragon Rush? And now, I have a bunch of rare candy. I'm using one. Easy. Let's see. Is it a 3 segment? That looks like 2 segments to me. Another reject. Unfortunately. Just making sure it's 2 segment. That's... Hang on. Yeah, quick second. I want some little brand on the front. That's 2 segment. Alright. Misnomer item looks shiny. Yeah. I know it does. The thing is, you can't even get shiny right now. Which sucks. So that's 5 Dunsparce. We can label as rejects. I guess. Stats aren't bad, actually. Alright, so, let's head on back outside. And, Khalil, you said you had, found a raid? Back down the line, we'll do the raid and then probably do another sandwich. Speaking of which, I have my lunch. So I have a sandwich here I can enjoy. Let's go ahead and save our game. Got the internet.
You've connected to the internet, oh my god. Hooray!
Ooh! Well, that's cool. Hell yeah! Chestnut's pretty good. And I love it shiny. It's a good shiny. So I gotta prepare for that next. Can't use fire because it has rock. Oh, gotta think of some other way to deal with it. One MKW1. If anyone else wants to join, feel free. We'll probably take it out pretty quick. 4, 1, Mario Kart, Wii, 1. I had to. Change your Pokemon. Take a ton. I probably should hyper train it, but I don't really need to most of the time. Just not like it matters. Maybe I should. If no one else wants to join, feel free to start it. Meantime, I'm gonna order a sandwich. I got my sandwich right here. Wait a minute. All right. Oh, we're good. Let's go to nice sandwich. Wouldn't it be funny if we did a raid on stream and it just happened to be a shiny? That'd be hilarious, honestly. Just boom! Shiny! What? Let's do Sword Skates. I've only seen one shiny in Terra Raids. And it's the shiny Ditto I have. I got it during the Ditto event. And people were like, wait a minute, you can get those shiny in the event? And I'm like, yeah, they're not shiny locked like the legendaries were. you can get those shiny. So yeah. Got really lucky. Alright. Ahem. Game. Can I use my move, please? Can I use my move? Thank you. And goodbye. Bam! Don't mess with Tinkaton! It's not shiny, so I do not want to catch it. I don't care. Ability capsule, alright. It's not herba mystica, but I'll take it. I actually have a decent chunk of ability capsules and patches. I think I've only ever used like 3 ability patches ever to get hidden abilities. One of which was to trade, one was just for myself, and one was because I wanted to help someone out with a Terra raid, I think, and I just didn't have a good ability on the Pokemon I wanted to use. Might be wrong on that. I don't know. What am I doing in here? How many ability stuff do I have? Look at this. 32 ability capsules and 9 ability patches. Sheesh. Look at all these feathers. These abs. Like these PP ups and all this. That came from the Ditto event. I grinded that hard. I think most of these are just found. So I don't know how many you can get from raids. And I used all my health feathers because I ran out of other EV items for HP. And they're just... eh. Anywho. The hunt continues. Want to eat bell pepper? I need to eat more bell peppers. Oh god, I'm running low. 2 tofu. No prosciutto. Then 2 herba mystica, my choice. Because I don't think we need anything else. Was it just the herba mystica on this recipe, or did I need to actually add the salt here too? I'm gonna eat more of my sandwich. Okay. Third time. One minute ago? Okay. There's the whole reason why I like doing it on Tuesday with these hunts. Simply because I eat a sandwich on Tuesday during stream. So it's absolutely fucking perfect. Because I didn't use any summer ones, we shouldn't have any weird issues with shiny power, sparkling power stuff. So I don't really care much about title, but it's just kind of there as a result of the herba mystica. What I really want is sparkling power and the encounter power. If either of those are wrong, then it's just worthless. We can't do anything with that. Let's see how we did. What's your first shiny? It kind of depends on what you count. Because I did find a shiny in Sapphire, but it's emulated, so it may not count as legitimate. It was a Wurmple. I've been looking for a legit one since, and one good thing about Legends Arceus, I can hunt for that! I can hunt for a shiny Wurmple in full closure! I've been looking for one for years since. But in terms of legitimate shiny, my first was an Alolan Geodude in Pokemon Go. Which, was actually a new shiny at the time. Because they just released the Alolan forms as shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And I was out and about, just walking downtown. My old hometown. And boom! Orange Geodude. And I was so excited to see I nearly dropped my phone. Because I'd played the game for like 4 or so months at that point and not found a shiny. Meanwhile, I convinced a friend of mine to try out the game, and he found a shiny Pidgey in his first 2 weeks. I was so jealous. Like, Pidgey ain't even that good of a shiny. But the fact that he found one in 2 weeks and I hadn't found one until 4 months in, crazy. And that was back before I actually started participating in community days, because, Mom doesn't know. And I wanted to find a way to be able to do that sort of stuff without Mom knowing. Honestly, part of me wants to fess up to her that I've been playing Pokemon, but I feel like she'll disown me for it. Maybe not that drastic, but she'll definitely get really mad at me for playing Pokemon. But Pokemon's just not the way she thinks. She was fucking indoctrinated with the fucking Christian dog whistle of Pokemon's demonic evil, man. I'm just here like, no. If you actually take the time to play the game, or watch the anime, or do any amount of research into the series, the closest thing this gets to being evil and demonic Or those fucking Burger King toys that ended up suffocating a few kids. That's probably the darkest. Probably the worst. That was more of a fault of like bad manufacturing and not really thinking about child safety for that. It's not because Pokemon's some demon trying to steal all your children and turn them into Satanists. No! It's fucking stupid. The big overarching theme across the entire franchise is teamwork and friendship. Do you think Satan would like that shit? You think Satan would be all about, like, do things for your own self-interests? Who needs others? It's all about you. Come on. Come on! It's fucking stupid. If you think about that argument for more than 3 minutes, you just know, oh, it's bullshit. Personally, I just like catching a bunch of things and checking off boxes and stuff. I like that. I like the Pokedex. Ooh, new thing I don't have. Catch. That's the main thing that draws me into Pokemon. Just, ooh, there's a thing. I want it. Catch it. Ooh, this one sparkles in different colors. So rare, my god, it's so cool. Catch it. Makes me happy. That's what I like about Pokemon, just going around and catching shit. And that's why I'm glad that everyone really wants me to get Legends Arceus next, because that game is pretty much only that. There's a little bit of battle system, but like, not that much of it. It's mostly just running around and catching shit. It might be my perfect Pokemon game. Pokemon goes close in that regard, I guess. But, the game's kind of buggy, janky, it crashes surprisingly often. And, it requires to go outside and walk. So, my body is not happy about that. I endure it for community days. I can't really say about like a general sense. I'm enjoying one of my sandwiches. Playing one-handed, hell yeah. Then you got Shiny God. Where'd they even start anyway? That's something I've always been kind of curious about. Like, why is Bidoof God? I think it's kind of funny that the Rattata of that generation is effectively considered God, but why did that start? Why is that a thing? Let's look at these guys. Put them here. No, never mind. Goodbye. It's funny. Like, I don't think a funny looking Pokemon should be considered God just on that alone. That just seems kind of dumb. The concept is funny. Just a little beaver thing. It's God! Like, who started that? Why did everyone just go along with it? It seems kind of dumb to me. I don't understand. I haven't been a Pokemon fan as long as most of you guys. I don't know. I haven't been in no loop when it comes to half this shit. I don't even know that much about the "it's been 10,000 years" meme. All I know is that it's in a cutscene in X and Y, I think, or at least one of the games on 3DS. But I know none of the context. I know none of the context for that scene. So, like, I'm just a bit out of the loop. And it's crazy. I'm a bit out of the loop. And yet, with just 2 games, I have 90% of the fucking Pokédex complete. Like, are you kidding me? I'm a filthy casual and I'm collecting almost every Pokemon. I've collected 900 of these fucking things. Like, are you kidding me? Sheesh. What is true that Beef is God? You finished this one too? You're lucky. Gen 2 came out around the time I was born. And despite the fact that it was still really popular in the GBA era, which I grew up with a GBA, and it was really popular with Gen 4 on the DS, which I also had, I was not allowed to have Pokemon because of my stupid mother, who just blindly believes shit the dumbass pastors told her.
Don't think for yourself. Just believe me. God told me to say. Yeah, it was God who told me to say. You can trust God, can't you? It's faith. It's God. Yes.
Sheesh. And I can 100% guarantee you she knew nothing about the Bidoof God meme. So that's not the reason. I still find it really stupid. The funny kind of stupid, but still kind of stupid. I honestly would think that Zigzagoon will work a bit better because Zigzagoon's like known as the TM slave. Like, he knows all the really good stuff that gets you everywhere, except for, like, surf, I guess. Water types are so fucking common. And then he gets into Galarian. Zigzagoon is like a false god. Like, he's the equivalent of Satan because he's all dark and evil, and Obstagoon's a fucking thing. That would make sense. That would make sense to me. But apparently not. Whatever. 5-star Goodra Dark type Terra. Alright, we could do that one. Similar strategies before, but instead of using a Steel type move, we use a Fairy type move and completely decimate it in the same way. Yay! Well, I still got a Hyper Train Tinkaton. I forgot to do that. But to be fair, I think Tinkaton may have been the first Pokemon I actually fully trained up for the sake of a Terra raid. And I didn't have any bottle caps then. And I saw how busted she was without him. I'm like, I do not care. I don't give a shit. I'm fine with this. The stats are pretty good anyway. So, like, I'm not missing much, am I? What? Eve can use strength, cut, surf, and maybe another. Is Bidoof even better at HM stuff than Zigzagoon? I had no idea. I had no idea. It makes sense that Bidoof would know surf. He's a fucking beaver thing. I always thought Zigzagoon was better with HMs. I didn't think Bidoof was that good. Holy shit, man. Again, it shows how little I know. I didn't play Gen 4. That's why I was wanting to get Shining Pearl. Because I wanted to play a Gen 4 game. And, you know, playing a DS game ain't gonna fucking happen here. Because emulation won't be very good. And, I don't have a capture card for a DS. And both of my DSs are fucking... Wait, what? You just tried to know they're just sitting there? Wait, did you find your own Dunsparce? Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Oh my god. Dude, that's actually really funny. So that's where all those shiny Dunsparce went. Holy shit, catch it. What level is it? Is it a high enough level to know Hyper Drill yet? Because if it is, just like, make sure it knows it, level it up, boom. See if it's a 3 segment. See if it's a 3 segment. I swear to God, if you get a 3 segment to Dunsparce before I do, especially with your first shiny Dunsparce that's just sitting there, not even boosted with a sandwich, just sitting there, I swear to God. So dumb. 19 you go with up? Probably have a bunch of like rare candies and experience candy, right? You really should have a few on you from the last few raids we've done together. How much sandwich time left? That's half the sandwich left, jeez. Well, the sandwich is nearly over by now, but no, I guess not. I was going to the camera and make it look like it was floating on nothing because of the way hitboxes work. So I would be like the extreme balancing act of Dunsparce. They not only balance on a fucking guard railing, like a fence, I guess. Is it metal? No, it's wooden rope. It's standard fence. Maybe a net. Does that count as a net? I don't know. But, not like any balance on it, he can float above it. He's amazing! 5-star Delibird flying type. Ooh. That one's actually a bit more interesting. I think it'll be good to do that one. Should be good to do that one. Flying is weak to rock, electric. Flying is weak to more than rock and electric. I don't have the type chart memorized. Okay, I'm sorry. Fake fan, fake fan. How about new fan? We don't know what the fuck he's doing. Just be glad I'm even attempting this. Ugh. I have a good electric type though. That should be easy. I have my man Toad. Dude, that should be pretty easy too. What's Delibird? Like, what's it gonna know? Present? Half the time it fucking heals you? Wow. So threatening. I may have known of all the 5-stars that can give you more Herba Mystica, like Blissey and Amoonguss and stuff. I don't think Delibird's one of them, and that's kind of sad. Right? Why? It'd be fucking easy. Like, Early Bird Santa Claus. He gives out gifts to people. His signature move is present. So, like, why would it not give more herba mystica? It's a nice little gift. Every type. You know every Pokemon, every type, every move they learn because you're not a new fan. You've only been playing for like a year. You know nothing, fool. Sheesh.
Oh, you're a Pokemon fan? Name every Pokemon. Including stuff not been released yet and only seen via trailers. Good fucking luck.
Oh, God. So dumb. So fucking dumb. What is this guy doing? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? Fuck, guess I'm going home. Just dig into a rock. So 1,000 Pokemon? I can't name them all in order, but I do know number 1,000 is Golden Go. Because the whole gimmick is that Give Me Gold gets 999 coins. This is Pokedex number. And you evolve it into number 1,000. That's the whole gimmick with it. I love that. The gimmick is money plus Pokedex number. Dude! Crazy. Hit an inning kind of challenge for Pokemon Nuzlocke. I've attempted Nuzlocks on my own time. I never failed them, but I would stop playing for a bit and then just, you know, kind of start over again. Because, like, you have those points where you haven't played a game in a little bit, especially like an RPG. And you have no idea what the fuck you were doing and what you did last. And as a result, you just kind of like... So I've attempted them, never fully finished. I might actually do a full Nuzlocke on stream one day. I'm considering it. But I want to wait until I get a bit more, like, free time, I guess. So I have this hunt going, I have my Odyssey, Sonic Frontiers. I want to clear out a large chunk of the schedule to do it all together. One big thing. Not to mention, I kind of want it to be somewhat related to Wanya's thing. Like, I was the one who got him to do a Nuzlocke of Ruby. As much as he's not really enjoying it so far. But, I also, one of those channel point redemption rewards is if you redeem 50,000 channel points, you can request a game that he has to play through, usually beat, and have enough of it played to do a full-on, like, video essay about it. So I figured, like, oh, a Nuzlocke would be perfect, because it'd be his first Nuzlocke, I could do a video about that. And, I want to tell him, I'm going to ask him about that, but, I kind of wanted to say a like goal on that video actually was my channel instead. Because it all started, it's a long story, it all started back about a year ago at this point. Where he had just gotten channel points, or like about to get them. It's about that point in the channel history. And someone's going to request that I play Dora Save the Soul Princess on stream, do a video on it. And Guess who did? Me! Then as a result, he did a video on that, did a fucking, like goal to see, if we hit a like goal, I'll do a speed run. And he speed ran the entire game, and that was a mess. Did a video on that. It is another like goal where he plays the Go Digo Go game, which is basically the same fucking game. And I'm like, what have I done? So I figured that the like goal on his Nuzlocke video would be, like, as an apology for all of the pain that goes through during the Dora stuff, how that fell apart, like, out of control. I'd be like, if this video hits 100 likes, I'll do a Nuzlocke instead of him. Like, he won't have to do another one. I'll subject myself to the torture. I will take the hit this time. I've caused too much damage. So, yeah. That pretty much sums it up. It's like an I'm sorry thing, because the requests I've done that resulted in videos that was caused him pain. But the Dora video was one thing, and then he hit a let go and did a speedrun thing, and that was just pain for him. Especially because we found out that the speedrun category we were doing, the full 100% all collectibles category, wasn't even technically possible because it wasn't even checked by the moderation team to even be possible. It was just theoretical because no one ever dared try it. So one day I tried it and it was terrible. Made a video on that. So I think, because it was my fault that even happened in the first place, I take the hit next time. Seems only fair. Plus, it means you can see me fuck up a Nuzlocke, too. Eh? Here's a Pokemon Zero? I'm sorry, what? There's a Pokemon Zero? What? That's news to me. How many subs for Q&A? That's something I've been kind of considering for a while. I did try it a few years ago. I did try to do something like that, but because I didn't have a large enough audience, I never got any questions for it, and I just abandoned the whole thing. But if I do a proper sub goal for it, I probably would do it. Let's say, maybe 1,000 be too small yet for a proper Q&A? I don't know. I want to make sure that there's enough of an audience to get a decent number of questions. So maybe 1,000 would be a good mark. I don't know. I'm not really good with, like, sub and like goals, really. And normally I wouldn't really care. Like, I had this thing where, like, I don't really care, but then like, I won't be like, raise the like button, hit subscribe like every other YouTuber. I'll just do it naturally, but I'm just like, I don't know. I want to do, like, this big celebration thing for, like, certain, like, goals and whatnot. I don't want it to come off as being, like, begging for subs or anything. Like, a lot of channels do this, where it's like, the video is only a minute in, but we're just on the introduction stuff. You know nothing about the topic of the video at hand. Press the like button. I'm like, no. That's just sad. He's in 1.0. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, Gen 5 was weird. Victini, despite the fact it's a mythical, and usually mythicals are the end of the Pokedex, they put Victini at the very beginning of that Pokedex. And that's a consistent thing. Gen 5 is the only generation where its Pokedex starts with the mythical. Unless you count Meltan, which no one knows where to put that, because it was like in the middle point between two generations, and it's kind of weird. not really associated with any particular generation. Like, it's technically Gen 7 because Sword and Shield wasn't out yet, but it was about to come out, and I don't know, like, Gen 7 was basically done at that point. Sword and Shield may have already been announced at that point, too, so it may also today. It's weird. It's so weird. It's only for Gen 5? Yeah! Yeah. It's so weird. That's a consistent thing. Like, if you go by, like full National Dex order, Victini's before Snivy, which means that, yeah, the Gen 5 mythical Victini is the first Pokemon in the Unova Dex, technically, now. They've kept that consistent. Which is actually really funny to me. Again, usually when they put a mythical in, it's always at the end. Like Gen 1, Mew, 151, like after the main 150, it's at the end. Gen 2, Celebi, it's at the very end there, so it's 251. But like, Victini starts off the Unova Dex. Technically. It's so weird. Gen 5 does so many weird things. Most of which didn't really stick that well. Like, fucking triple battles and rotation malice. Nobody even thinks about those. But they tried it. They tried it once, and it was like, eh. Middleton is just there. It kind of is. It kind of just is. It's just kind of weird. When it can have 7 or 8, because 8 wasn't out. 8 wasn't out at the time. But it has a full-on proper, like, Gigantamax form and everything. Oh, hey! Here you go. Dusk Ball. Got it. You can tell it's gonna do the critical catch animation, which is the only animation that actually catch a fucking thing. You can tell it's gonna do it when the arc kind of fucks up a bit, like right at the beginning. It's a very weird quirk, so you can tell when it's gonna be a critical catch. Or technically it's a normal catch most of the time. A little early. Hell yeah. Right at the end of the sandwich, too. Sheesh. Can we go for right at the buzzer? Right at the buzzer? I don't think we're gonna be looking for a full-on buzzer beater. That one at the very end, though, that was funny. It's like, oh, hey! Oh, hey! We were erasing a scene from the upcoming comedy play called Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or So Help Me! It's a musical! Put the thing back where it came from, or So Help Me! Favorite starter trio in a generation? We love Gen 3. I really like the Gen 3 ones too. I'm not really sure what my favorite is though. Gen 3 is definitely up there. Gen 3's up there. I'm thinking. I actually kind of like the Gen 5 ones too. Gen 5 ones are pretty cool. Thinking about it. Whichever my favorite Pokemon from the whole grid thing was Decidueye. So that's part of the starter thing. It's Rowlet. It's Gen 7. So it's really between Gens 3, 5, and 7, oddly enough. It might be nostalgia talking. I think I might go with Gen 3 as well. Maybe Gen 5 right next to it? So Gen 3 and 5 like right next to each other. The 3 takes it out a bit. It's a bit higher. Alright, so we got one shiny Dunsparce during the sandwich. Nature guesses. I'm gonna go with Bold again. If I stick with it, I might get it right someday. I might get it right someday. Whew. Jeffer's okay, this was good, but Gen 3 is the best. Model again. Yeah. Honestly, Gen 3 is really solid. Really freaking good. Let's see. Up special defense, lower defense. Gentle. No mark again. Let's go and get this guy. Hybrid drill. Goodbye Dragon Rush, because who gives a shit? And once again, we rare candy. And we see if it's a 3-segment. Fun fact, I found a shiny Dunsparce in Pokemon Go like a month ago. So that's pretty funny. 2-segment again. Damn. Megas and Gen 6. Gen 3 Pokemon got Megas, but Gen 6 and Gen 1 Megas. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird, isn't it? Megas always a past Pokemon. No Gen 6 Pokemon have a Mega except for Diancie. Like, that's the only one that has a fucking Mega. The rest are all like earlier generations, mostly Gen 1 and 3. What the hell? Why is it like that? What? It's so dumb. I get why Gen 3 had so many, because of the fucking Gen 3 remakes. Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, that makes sense. But man, so many Gen 1 Pokemon got it. You're telling me you're gonna give Kangaskhan a Mega Evolution, which all it really does is let the baby go outside the pouch. And that's it. That's all it does. And then you're not gonna give Megas to the fucking starters in the generation you've introduced the goddamn Mega system. What the fuck? Where's my Mega Greninja? Absol left the chat. So dumb. I like Megas. I'm glad so many other people like them too. But man, they made some weird choices. Like some Pokemon, I'm glad they got them. Like some Pokemon, they kind of deserved them. But like, there are just some really oddball ones in there. Again, Kangaskhan. It doesn't even change the main Pokemon. The baby leaves the pouch, and that's it. That's the Mega. Oh, the baby grew up a little bit. Okay. So weird. And then Charizard fucking gets 2. Like, I get it for Mewtwo. Like, yeah, go ahead and do it with fucking Mewtwo. Legendary and whatnot. But, like, Charizard gets 2 Mega Forms? What? Okay. Not gonna give that treatment to the other Gen 1 stars? Just Charizard? Whatever. This is Herba's looking. I'm gonna look it up, actually. I'm not gonna use my fucking laptop to do that, because I'm streaming. I've learned my lesson. I don't want lag. It's fine. Go out here so we have music. Mega Absol. Mega Absol. No. Mega Absol. Doesn't look that bad. I don't think it looks that bad. What's the problem here? Looks fine to me. If you're pairing it with normal Absol, it's like Absol, but like An angel, I guess? It has fucking wings like an angel. Which, you know, I guess could tie into the whole, like, prophecies and whole, like, anytime Agile shows up, some shit's gonna go down. Like, bad omen. Like, that sort of thing. I think it'd work. So because I've seen things, when it's things, I mean glitches, that'll scar me. What the hell happened? Oh well. So, you found those raids, right, Khalil? Mind if we do those real quick? Means I'm gonna put this Dunsparce in the, in the trade away box. Stats are not that great. That one's just kind of eh. To a raid battle. You don't want to know. Anytime someone says it, it makes me really curious, but also... Oh! I forgot these guys were back! Why did I notice that before? Why did I not notice that the fucking Wake and Iron Leaves came back? Well, if anyone wants one, there you go. Let's go real quick. Holy shit! You don't mind if I do a Dondozo real quick, do you? Because a Dondozo apparently has better odds of herba. And it's giving me the option to click it, so someone might actually have that raid going. You don't mind if I do this real quick, do you? If it fails once, I'll join yours, but if it lets me in, I'll do it. Like, wait a minute, it's Dondozo. Hey! Well, I don't. This system's garbage. Let me switch to the Pokemon I want to raid, first off. And second, you give me suggestions once, and I click them, and then it's just like, no one's there. There you go. No one fucking has one. You weren't able to join because no one's fucking doing one. So why are we suggesting it? Yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Starting the one with Goodra. Goodra. Let's scroll up in chat so we can see what the fuck. Why is chat? There we go. I had to scroll up like 5 dozen times in order for it to fucking move. God. Let's see. The Goodra is dark type. Goodra. Just think it's on it again. That should be easy. Can't hit me with Dragon and Fairies against Dark. So, easy. Just absolutely destroyed. Tinkaton wins again. And this being weird? Alright, take your time. Take your time. Meantime, I'll try clicking Dondozo again just to make sure, because sometimes the game's a bit screwed and I want to actually do this. If it lets me in, I'll do it, but if not, it's fine. It gives you time to get your internet back in gear. Lots of lag and whatnot. Yeah, no one's fucking hosting a Dondozo. So why is it showing up in the search menu? Ugh. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? This system is garbage for finding grades. Ew. It's bad. It's no good, very bad. It's terrible. Ugh. Why is it like this? It's so garbage. It's not a good system for searching for damn raids you want. Oy. So. So. While we wait for Khalil, I guess. I don't know what to do. I don't want to go and start a new sandwich or anything. know what? I know what I can do.
I'll check the auction house.
We can do that, boy. Wait. Oh yeah. Something to do. It's something to do. So what we got in here for now? It's like the rain game dead, and you can fucking save and reset. It's weird. Potions. Garbage. Absolute trash. No. That wasn't worth it. Bombardier? Outbreak? What is there like a big batch of raids all together? Just check all at once. There's a few patches, not really super close together. I might as well check this one. Oh, you got it? Okay, we're going in. 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 Hang on.
Wait for me. Link code for the 5RQY.
There we go. Change Pokemon because I want to use you. Bam. Easy. This will be a joke. This will be a joke. All right. Let's see how this goes. Nice stretch of the shoulders. Two clock size. What does Mold Breaker even do? I don't think Mold Breaker does anything. Just wastes time in these missions. Power Whip, Resist, some Steel. Steel's very defensive. Sworder's Dance again. No Sharp Blade. Water Pulse. Resist. No, it's neutral, but it's fucking nothing. Okay. One more Swords Dance. Breaks the mold. But what does breaking the mold do? I resist that. Gooey. Rain Dance. Water's powered up, I guess. Cool. And goodbye. You lived that? Oh my god! I'm curious if you put any of the mystery dungeons. I have not played any mystery dungeons. I watched Sugar Conroy's Let's Play with the remake on Switch, I think. But I've never actually played one myself. I've heard they're good. That's about it. Good randomize. They randomize everything nowadays. Sheesh. Of armor. It just melts. It's just dead now. Oh, I guess we win. They'll play rough again. My stats are reset back to standard, but you know we should be fine. We have plenty of time to actually take the thing out. I was hoping to get the good one shot in there, but I guess not. Uber's more tanky than I thought. Gotta chip away and it's Terror Shield. They'll be fine. We got this. I would Trastalize. It would probably help, I guess, but it's a Steel Terra, so it would really only help Gigaton Hammer. It's not really worth it. Come on. Smack it. I didn't even do the final hit. He just got splashed on. So he got splashed on and stabbed with a poison needle and it's done. Alright, this ain't a shiny one, so I'm not gonna catch it. here somewhere, and hey, we got herba mystica that time. Let's go.
Let's go! That's huge!
Thanks, Khalil. Woo! Now, Delibird should be extremely easy. The perfect counter for that one. We're back here. Did this actually reset the shops? Reset the options here. It did not. They're still garbage. Same garbage. Blech. Let me know when you actually get to that raid. In the meantime, I'm gonna see which extra raids on my end. Just in case. So if we can find a 5-star, I'll do it. I just don't seem to have good luck finding them. That's my main problem. They just don't really seem to pop up. It's not as common as you'd think. Nope. This time. I'm not running into a bunch of deerling. Got the code? Alright, hang on. If we could stand somewhere first. YM58LY. Code YM58LY. Joining in. And I'm in. Trade Pokemon. Let's bring out our boy Toad. Hell yeah. See, everyone just okay stats. He's pretty good. My man Toad. Even with just kind of like mid at best IVs, this guy is just bulky as hell. I love this dude. This guy's got a lot of bulk on him. Hell yeah. Love that. Oh, he's just a little bit more defense on the team. Best part is Electric's only weak to ground, so it only has one weakness. So it's really good for tanking hits. I don't know why I'm using Clodsire. Clodsire is weak to ice. And it can't hit Flying Terra because it's flying with like Earthquake. Do you really think Poison's gonna do that much? Oh well. We'll probably be fine. Okay, this is gonna be kind of awkward actually. Is it only no present though? Might only no present. I guess it probably won't be that bad, but look at that. Easy. It's paralyzed. You go tail whip? Alright. Well actually, hang on. I don't have special moves. That won't do shit. It wouldn't change anything for me. The special attacker. It does know all his moves. Definitely it would. It's not just present, it's not just a gimmick. I should be able to Terrasilize though.
What's that changes?
Oh no, it's not paralyzed anymore. Wow. I said it totally is? What? Okay. Oh, I need one more turn. I'm stuck in this menu. Stuck in here. One more! I thought you weren't paralyzed! You removed bad effects from yourself! What are you doing, Delibird? Goodbye. GG. Bye-bye, Santa Bird. One last ice punch at the spider. Get lost. Sheesh. Nothing. Some stuff I could sell. Lots of experience candy. But, no herba. One sour is not bad, though. One sour is not bad. I'll take that. Let's check this shirt over here, see what it is. 3-star. This is the garbage I usually see. Let's check this electric one over here, and then we'll probably get back to, hunting Dunsparce. The game is very laggy suddenly. It hangs up a lot like that. It's weird. It's been doing that a lot more recently. I don't like it. Just freaks me out. It makes you think the game's gonna crash. I don't want the game to crash. Ooh, alive. Yeah, garbage. That's the shit I usually find. Let's just get back here, save our game, to at least save the herba mystica we got. And, prepare for our next sandwich. That's a nice reset point. Save our game.
Now saving your Pokemon adventure.
And now we make another sandwich.
Make a sandwich.
Creative. One of each pepper.
Prosciutto.
And
Tofu. And then 2 herba mystica.
Here's the problem. I think I used 2 sours before, and it fucked up the recipe. I don't think sour is that good for this recipe. So we're gonna do bitter and salty. That should work fine. Gold peck, last one. Who cares? This should work fine. Now we do
Tofu.
The game is lagging worse. I did hear people say there's a memory leak problem with this game. Apparently, I'm experiencing the effects of it. Game's starting to hang up a bit more. It's lagging a lot in places where it normally wouldn't. Which, you know, it lags pretty much everywhere. Alright. Sandwich done. This should be another good sandwich. So again, I question if it's really a sandwich if there's no top bread. Like, it's not really sandwiched in anything. Just sitting on a piece of bread. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
A good sandwich.
Sparkling, title, encounter. Alright. Here we go again. To go. Station 4, please. Zoop. Alright. Probably do this sandwich and probably one more. That'll be enough for this stream. Should be enough for now, anyway. Mm-hmm. Oh. Things got really quiet all of a sudden. I don't know what to talk about anymore.
I have failed as a streamer. I cannot talk consistently for 2 hours. Oh no. I have failed.
Whap, whap, whap. Wish I had a soundboard. It'd probably make those jokes land a lot better. Yeah. God, I did not sleep well, clearly. Ah, God.
Sleepy boy. Oh no.
So, things are starting to warm up around here. And the weather is very much still very wishy-washy. 100%. Cannot make up its mind. There's one weekend, somewhere in the middle of all this, where everything's warming up, and then suddenly, boom, back in the 30s in Fahrenheit, which is like single-digit Celsius, I think. How the hell did that happen? Why is it back here? Now we're getting like typical like summer-ish temperatures. This is pretty normal. Maybe a bit early, I don't know, but definitely starting to feel like summer. It's definitely that time again. Which, like, I'm fine with summer. I like going swimming and all that, but when you're not swimming, and you don't have a fan downstairs because you live in a basement, sometimes the heat can actually kind of build up down here, and there's not much you can really do about it. It was particularly rough at the old house I used to live in because it didn't have a basement. It was one level house, like an attic that nobody ever went into. Probably full of fucking wasps. Whatever. It's not important. We're fine. But, the fan, despite the fact that it worked in my room, didn't really seem to do that much when it came to cooling down things. It helps a little bit, but it's not the best. An air conditioner, oh god, that fucking air conditioner. It got so worn out by the time we finally moved out. First, the heater kind of gave out, so we had to use like little heaters in order to heat everything in the house. And then like a year or two later, the air conditioner part stopped. So we had to use more fans and stuff. So it might as well not even have like an AC or a heater anyway. It just didn't work. I think we actually fixed it before we left. I think a wire got burnt out and it just couldn't properly control temperature anymore and it just kind of gave up. But, yeah, that sums it up kind of nice, I guess. But now I'm in a part of the house that doesn't have a fan, doesn't have, like, a typical heater. It has, like, AC vents and heating vents and stuff like that, but, like, still can feel a bit wrong. I can't, like, adjust the temperature very easily that it does in the entire house. It's naturally a bit colder down here most of the time. Upstairs, it's really quite warm even with the fans running. Well, when the windows open probably does not help that, but you think it would just a little bit. So, I don't know. So the one real complaint I have with this area of the U.S. I live in. The Midwest U.S. kind of has this problem where we just get every kind of weather and it's always inconvenient. But they call it to be sunny today, and Mom's like, I took off work today. I was running late, wasn't feeling too good, but I'm feel fine now. I'm thinking about going to the old house and doing some more stuff there, like getting the old washer and dryer over here. And like it's gonna be nice and sunny, and it'd be really good to do that before it rains this weekend. And then suddenly, it's cloudy, and she's like, "Why? You cold versus sun?" And I'm like, "You live in the Midwest United States. Assume it will always be cloudy here. Partly cloudy at least." It's the one problem I have with this area. It's the one problem. It's the weather. Everything else here is fine. Most of it really isn't much to write home about, but it's fine. It's just fine. And then the weather comes around and fucks up your day. Almost constantly. Yeah. Honestly, even though I'm not the best with heat, I would love to go to Florida. To live there. The problem is the hurricanes. Like, they have hurricanes every year there. I'm not really sure if I'm really prepared for that sort of thing. California's falling apart as is with so many different things, but there's a drought, there's earthquakes there, which you think there'd be more earthquakes here because we live pretty close to a fault line. I don't know. We don't get as many earthquakes as you think we would. Not as many as California apparently does. Sheesh. Let's see, what else? Up north would probably be too cold. I used to actually kind of enjoy the cold. Now I don't really care much for it. Not really my thing. Don't want to go to Arizona or anything, because that would just be way too fucking hot, because it's effectively a desert. Have fun, you're gonna try the Shining Dust bars, it's gonna be really cool. Yeah. I'm gonna be giving out all the ones that aren't 3-segment. Except for one, because I want to keep 2-segment just to, you know. I guess it would technically count towards living decks. I want to have like one of everything I've caught. That's how that works. It's generally what I do. But yeah. I will be trading them out once I get the 3-segment. Once I get the 3-segment to Dunsparce. All those 2 segments. All the ones, not Picnic. All the ones you see in this box. All these. Can trade out to people. I didn't tell it to use the camera. Also, you're telling me I can't take a selfie on my fucking dragon bike while it's not moving? God damn it. Game, aren't you aware of road safety? If you're gonna use your phone and you're in a car, stop the car! And the same is true for motorcycles, and I guess fucking dragon bikes. I can use my phone camera, as long as I'm not moving. That's fine. Not to mention, in this universe, I don't even have to hold it, because it's a fucking Rotom! It just floats in front of me! You wanna know how I know? It just pops up! Okay! God damn. Stupid game. Stupid game, and it's garbage logic. Blah! So dumb. So fucking dumb. Gonna do a walking wake raid. Do one of those with the people. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. I mean, not that bad. We're not talking about like 6 or 7 stars or anything, but like, don't underestimate them. They're fucking legendaries, dude. They're Paradox legendaries. They're gonna be powerful, man. Don't underestimate him.
Keep an eye out for a pink bug, even though it's not a bug. It looks like a bug, but it's not a bug. It's apparently a land snake. But you think that would not make it normal? Because every other snake is some other fucking typing like ground or poison. So why the fuck is this dumbass normal? Should be like ground bug. Someone like that, perhaps. His wings are too useless to fly. You can't do any of that shit. I don't know. Dunsparce is fucking stupid.
She was like, what is up with Dunsparce anyway? Why is it normal type? Never made sense to me. And the Dunsparce would be a perfect time for it to get a new typing. Slap bug onto it, slap ground onto it, something. But nope. Still pure normal. And I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why it's like that. Normal bug? I'll concede that. Normal bug could be great. It wouldn't be the best typing, but well, Hyperdrill would still be stab. The bug typing would make sense with the way it looks. It looks like a fucking bug. Look at it. It's a bug. It looks like a fucking giant bug. Like, also, normal bug would be a unique typing. Because no other Pokemon ever, any official ones anyway, none of them are normal bug. So it would be a really unique typing for it. Help it stand out a bit. Wouldn't be great, mind you, but it'd be something. So I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Dunsparce just kind of fucks my head. But to be fair, they have been fucking up Pokemon typings for a while, clearly. Because, anyone else bothered by the fact that Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash, despite the fact that they're based off unicorns, these mythical creatures, probably in a similar level to fairies, are pure psychic, not fairy. And yet Galarian Weezing, the fucking living embodiment of a polluting factory, is part fairy. It's not like poison steel or anything. It's part fairy. Why is it part fairy? Why does fucking Doug Dimmadone's factory over here get fairy typing, but the fucking unicorn doesn't? Why? Makes no sense to me. And what about Psyduck and Golduck? Pokedex constantly talks about the fact that they have these psychic abilities that are so wonderful, powered by fucking headaches, and yet they're both pure water! They don't even get stabbed with their amazing powers. I don't get it. Why? Why is it like that? Why is it so dumb? Why is it so dumb? I don't like it. I don't like it. He's stupid. Why is it the way it is? Makes no sense to me. I can't make sense of any of it. Talk positive about that's worth it more shiny. I think Dunsparce is fine. I don't hate it or anything. I just think his typing's a bit weird. No, so I think it deserves to have like a unique typing like normal bug. That's the whole thing. It'd be more unique in that regard. I'm not gonna say it'd be like the best thing in the world, but like, I thought it'd be nice. You know? Am I alone in thinking this? I might be alone in thinking this. Oh, I wasn't English. 13 minutes, alright. I don't know. I do like the fact that Dunsparce is kind of a meme in a weird way. So like, hey, we want to evolution from Dunsparce so that it's more useful. You're like, okay, let's do Dunsparce again, but longer. It's called Dunsparce. It's goofy. I love that. They kind of just made it like a meme, like a joke or something, you know? Don't see why they couldn't still make it at least part bug. Still just normal. Still just kind of So I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not gonna act like it makes any good sense. I'm not saying Pokemon Company doesn't know what they're doing, but I don't know. Something's just a bit weird. It's just not adding up to me, you know? Something's just not quite right here. It's whatever. Turn around. I may need to make a proper, like, Dunsparce hunt layout, honestly. Considering that, assuming we don't hit this 100 chance early, we probably won't. We're gonna quickly run out of space to put the rejects on the bottom of the screen. We gotta do something with them. I wouldn't mind like having like a layout, like full section devoted to them. I don't know. But probably also kind of like the charm that this has. It's like a lack of layout, and the more shiny Dunsparce are 2-segment Dunsparce, the more just clog up the screen, and then you just can't see anything after a while. The idea of that kind of amuses me too. I don't know. I don't know. I am once again out of stories. Out of stuff to help entertain the viewers who are honestly dumb enough to watch this content. Like, why are you watching this? Why are people interested in this? Why do you like this? Why do you find enjoyment of me just driving around in circles for half-hour bursts? Jeez. I'm not upset about you guys watching or anything. It's like, just a little confused. Like, is this background noise? It better just be background noise for. It better be. Honestly, it makes sense for this stream to be like background noise. I'm funny. I don't know. I'm really funny when I'm spending a good chunk of time just being silent. It's like, shit. What do I do next? What do I say now? You draw a blank. Gotta do something. Come on, man. So here's where the Miraidon was, I think. It is now gone because I caught it and I traded it to some guy in Japan. So there's that. And I did a thing. Let's try checking out this rock for a bit. Spice things up, make it interesting. Keep people engaged. Keep people engaged. Come on. Gotta entertain the folks out there. You've been streaming for 2 hours. You cannot be out of stuff already. Come on. You can do better than this. Jeez. I'll admit, I'm not gonna claim I'm the best at entertaining people or anything, but if people do find enjoyment in these streams, good on you. I don't know how you do, but thanks. I mean, look at that. I'm not even talking for a good, like, 10 to 15 seconds there. I have a webcam. I'm just driving around in near silence. Just going around in circles trying to find a shiny Dunsparce. I don't know. Whatever. You know, if I knew for a fact my laptop can handle it, I wouldn't mind, like, doing like a Discord thing. I gotta actually, like, finish. Fucking finally. I gotta finish. Getting the Discord all set up ready to go. I want to have a Discord bot that, you know, says like, hey, you're streaming now, so I don't have to manually do it every time. But, I don't know what bots are good for that. I heard some bots are just complete trash. The one that Wanya uses for his Twitch notifications, he doesn't manually tell people anyway, because not only is that notification bot like 10 minutes late, But also, even though he has the proper like at tag in there, it doesn't actually at the people with the tag. Why not? I know you can do that. I've seen other people's like live notification bots do that sort of thing, and it works. But apparently it doesn't work on Wanye's server, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea how to properly set up a Discord server. Let's be honest here. I have one for a while, and if you can find the link to it in like a past stream, feel free to join in. You're not gonna find much really. It's just kind of there at the current moment. I also did make a promise, like there'd be like roles and stuff involved, and there'd be like a bot and everything, but like I don't know how to set that stuff up. I'm making like promises I don't know how to keep. Other people do it. Other people have like proper roles and shit. I can do it too, right? I want to make a good Discord server. I don't know how to make a good Discord server. Shit. So, I don't know. Once I figure out how to do a proper, good, or the very least decent Discord server, I'll share the link in streams again. I'll feel happy about it. Congrats on getting Walking Wake, by the way. I thought that was pink for a moment. That was just the weird lighting. Just being stupid. Playing tricks on me, game. How dare you? How dare you play mean tricks on me like that, game? You know what I'm here for. You tease me. You tease me. You are a monster, game. Monster, I tell you.
A pocket monster, if you will.
Aha! So, Stone Edge. I didn't have Stone Edge yet? Did I get that and then reset and just not have it anymore? You'd think I would have a Stone Edge TM by now. I really didn't. I really didn't have a Stone Edge TM until just now. I must have gotten it on a reset. I must have. It's so wrong for me not to have one. I don't know where I am anymore. I've gotten myself completely lost in this cave. There's a lot of Dunsparce. Gotta be doing something right. Look how many there are. Great. I'm talking good about Dunsparce. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna act like I really hate him. I just think the typing choice just makes him kind of lackluster. I don't know. All I'm saying is he deserves better. Like, even if normal Bug isn't that great of a typing in terms of like defense and attack and whatnot, it would at least be unique and give him a little something, you know? Closest thing we can get is like you can give him Bug Terra, I guess. That's something. Sandwich is gone, and we did not get our shiny Dunsparce that time around. Let's reset and get our sandwich supplies back. Ugh. It also means the Stone Edge TM's gone, but we can pick that up next time. We can pick that up next go around. We can try again. Bam. Plus, it'll help reset for the memory leak. Help the game out in that way. That's always nice. So we're going to do one more sandwich. I think that'll be good for today. One more sandwich should be fine. Maybe do a couple more raids. I don't know. Not making any promises there. Then, Thursday we're going to be doing more Mario Odyssey. But I may do a morning stream. Earlier in the morning, like 7 or 8 maybe. I don't know. and do Sonic Frontiers. So we gotta actually work on finishing that game on a stream, so we can move on and be ready for the next update. Because we only have about, like, what, a month and a half, maybe? Maybe close to just a month now? Like, they're gonna update it on Sonic's birthday, no doubt. It's gonna be on his birthday, June 23rd. So, we gotta hurry up and get Extreme Mode done, like, ASAP. So, we gotta rush to the finish. We're about halfway done with the game right now. We just got to Chaos Island and played that for a little bit before we get to end stream because Mom got home with lunch and schedule got messed up and you know, whatever. We can do it again. And hopefully, because I start earlier, theoretically, we can go on for a long time. Kind of like I did with the earlier Sonic Frontier streams. Kind of like go as much of it as possible. Try to get as much as we can done. And it's going to be a bit more interesting now that we're on a new island because we're actually going for more music. It's a new locale instead of being in the same place for 3 streams in a row. It's a lot. It's a lot. I tell you, it's something different. More like different enemies, more rage in the garbage, the freaking lack of proper draw distance gives you. Me being lost for an extended amount of time, not knowing where the fuck I'm going because the rails are not very obvious. You can't freaking see it. With dedicated rage stream, I could. I really could. But I'm not guaranteeing anything. Maybe I could at some point, but I feel like today, again, we might take another break from the Dunsparce hunt for a little while, just to get more Herba Mystica at some point. And then use this time slot either for more Frontiers, or more Odyssey, or something. So we gotta get some of these games out of the schedule. We gotta get these games done. Doing 3 in a row, 3 different games in a week. We gotta probably stop that if we're gonna make any noticeable progress. So, I wasn't really even doing this one today because you guys really wanted this to come back to me, and I'm like, I don't really feel ready for it. I don't have that much Herba Mystica, but you know what? I'm doing it anyway. Bit a bit. I figured, hey, something that's more on the chill side. That's fine. Just figured, like, why not? It's been a bit since our last attempt at this. The heck is that animation? I don't know what the animation was. The animations in this game are just kind of weird. Just kind of awkward in this game. To be fair, they're not much better in Gen 8. We're just like... it's just kind of dumb. It's effectively the same animation, but they're picking up a spoon. Oh, so different. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, they really do need to make better animation for this sort of stuff. But when you have to rush a game out for the sake of the shareholders or some bullshit, instead of making a quick little side game to keep them happy because you really need the release. I don't know. It's dumb. Sandwich recipe. I mean, you're the one who looked it up on the stream prior. It's one of each kind of bell pepper, so green, red, and yellow. 2 blocks of tofu, which is technically 6 blocks because each serving comes in like 3 bits, but you get the point. I'm pronouncing it wrong, 100%, but like 1 prosciutto, kind of like flat meat. What is prosciutto? What is prosciutto? I don't know. I don't know. Some Italian thing, probably. The flat meat. It's not bacon. It's like the flat, chunky meat. You want the actual just flat meat. And then you want 2 Herba Mystica of any kind, as long as you don't match up sours. Because for some fucking reason, if you use 2 sour ones, it fucks up the recipe and you don't get encounter power. You get catching power instead, I think. So don't use 2 sours. Mix and match. Was he eating a sandwich or doing a ritual Arceus? I mean, you pray to Arceus and eat at the same time. Like, there you go. Why would you want to pray before you eat when you could pray while you eat? Huh? Why not thank God or Arceus or whoever for the food on your plate? I think before you even had it. Why don't you eat it and say thank you while you're eating it? Because, like, holy crap, it's actually really good. I'm sure you wouldn't feel too much thanks if you tried to take a bite of it. You're fucking collapsed. Which is something you can do, by the way. If your sandwich is garbage, like absolute trash, everyone just collapses. You're just like, oh, this is garbage. Oh, and they pass out. They just flop to the ground. You don't get any bonus effects or anything. You just waste your sandwich supplies. you just give up. It's like, oh, fuck. They just collapse. It's the funniest fucking thing. You know what? You know what? End stream, I will show what happens when you have a really shitty sandwich. Because you can make absolute trash sandwiches. You can just make them just give up. It's like, oh, dang it, oh, God, I'm puking up on my stomach, and it's, oh, they're just like, oh. One bite, they're dead. I'm definitely like overplaying it. It's more like goofy, like flop on the ground type deal, but like they're dying. They ate a really shitty sandwich. They're puking up everything, and they're fucking dying. I shouldn't be laughing while saying that. That's kind of how it turns out. This sandwich is full of bitter leaves. Oh God! Oh. You see two X-axes in eyes. Yeah, the cartoon death. It's like Mario on Mario 64. When he dies, his eyes, like his pupils, No, his pupils just turn to X's. Oh. That kind of sums it up, actually. To be fair, I think there is a similar animation in Gen 8 when you have really shitty curry, where they don't actually, like, flop or anything, they don't, like, pass out, but, like, oh, they still eat it anyway. They still, like, take a bite of it because they gotta eat it. They gotta do something with it. Like, they aren't happy about it, and they're definitely seconds away from puking. But that's always just more wild and goofy. They just collapse. It's like, ow! And he goes like, I love when you fail something in a video game and the music is kind of like, and then you get a reply from an NPC like, what? What was that? You really, dude? Come on. Yeah. I kinda love when games do that. I haven't published this game yet, so I haven't done a picnic yet. It's my first time seeing the animation. I fat fingered the fucking trigger because I was repositioning my hands and my middle fingers happened to like, smack against the right trigger, so 0 popped out. Zero just wants to join in. Zero wants to be part of the fun. You know what? Here you go, Zero. Bam.
Join me!
You coming? There you are. You can walk with me. As long as you can keep up.
Then we go up!
Okay, you wanna try that again, Zero? Come on out. Oh! You sneaky little bug? It really should be a bug. Come on. Come on, Zero. Let's go for Zero. Let's go for a walk. Seriously, come on. Out. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that. Zoom up by clicking on the right stick. Boom. This is perfect. And they say your Pokemon can't follow you anymore. Maybe it's best I keep it zoomed in so I can actually see the Dunsparce a bit better. With the lighting, you can't really tell for sure sometimes if it's really pink or not. You know what? I'm gonna keep it zoomed in like this. I just like seeing Zero run after me like this. Going on a jog. It's like a training sequence. It's like like Rocky or like Punch Out Wii. I'm on the bike and he's just running after me. This is what training's supposed to look like. No beating up random wild animals. Just run. Well, this is how we get your speed AVs up. This is how we get your speed up. There you go. Jump scare. Yes, it was a jump scare. Like I know Pokemon tend to spawn in the walls, and it's a bit strange, but like, it's oddly fitting that Dunsparce has that problem. Because it can just dig. Now, how you can interact with it through the wall is beyond me, but, you know. You can just reason around it with Dunsparce. You can't do that with a lot of other Pokemon. Some are just kind of... Look at this. Look at this. They dig into the wall and they just think like, is it safe? Is it safe? I don't want to die. Is it safe? Are we okay? Is everything fine? I don't want to go outside. It's scary. It's scary. I don't want to be out there. It's scary man outside. More of them are showing up in the walls. You coming, Zero? Zero. What? Oh. Zero gave up. You want to know the funny thing? I named her Zero, but it's a she. So, honestly, it still works. Like, if you've seen Zero's design, Zero could totally pass off as a girl. It's like one of those shitpost images where Zero's just wearing a fucking maid outfit and he's just like, why? X, why you like this? It's not my idea, it was Axel's. Sure it was. It was Axel's idea, sure. And then you see Axel in the background just taking a picture and putting on social media. That'd always be kind of funny. I swear I've seen a comic that does that exact thing before. If not, someone really should. I can't draw well enough to make that real. So you put it in Japanese because you're only Japanese. You really notice your name is one of the 6 characters. Yes! It's true. It's like that because they can say a lot more in fewer characters than we can in English. They're a lot more efficient. And then some games don't properly extend that limit. Some games don't properly extend that limit when they're going overseas. So there's plenty of games that have like 6 or 7 character limits when a lot of people here have names that are longer than those names can really fit. Like I think, what, Link to the Past could only have like 4 or 5 characters? That could be a problem for some people here. That's because it was built for the Japanese language, and they can handle shorter names. They can handle like 5 character names just fine. And when localizing this, don't update the game. Pokemon is usually better with that, at least. Pokemon at least can give you like a decent chunk. Yeah, Japan, it's just because of like names being a lot more not really simple, but more efficient to write out, I guess. Languages are weird. I wonder how people come up with languages like that. Like if we wanted the Christian answer, God's like, "Hey, I don't want you communicating. I don't want you building a tower to heaven. You'll never reach it, of course. Like it's not gonna happen. But like, I'm still gonna punish you for even trying. Scrambles all your languages. But like, there are bound to be languages that existed after that, right? Some that were created, like even in the modern age, there have to be languages that are made after. How do people do that? How do they make full-on new languages? I don't know. I don't know how they do it. It's a miracle they can. So kids, you things get to go. Yeah. All right. See ya, Khalil. Have a good evening. We wrapping up in about 15 minutes or so. Hopefully you see one more shiny Dunsparce, at least. Because we're in a bit of a shiny drought. Just a little bit. Granted, it would help if I had like the shiny charm or something, but I don't have it. I don't have the shiny charm. I refuse to get the shiny charm until after I get my full odds Quaxley. For pure bragging rights! Ironically, Vix is longer in Japanese. Wow. Wow. I'd say it was consistent. It's just more like a general thing, but like, that's kind of funny. I think it's because they have to write out. It's like two separate characters. For some reason. Because I think is not really a sound they really use much in their language. So they don't have a dedicated character for it. So they kind of have to combine certain other characters together. Some of the weird little quirks, you know. It's the same reason why English kind of exists. Because they have to create English words. Instead of making their own new words for it, they often like take English words and then use Japanese characters to say them. And it just doesn't sound quite right sometimes. That's because they don't have the characters really to say it properly, I guess. And I guess because they're used to their language, and the way it sounds. Saying an English word just sounds off sometimes. For the amusement of everybody online. Honestly, this is kind of true with any language. You're used to saying it in your native language, and then you try reading something in a different language, and it just sounds wrong because your rules don't really apply as well, and it just kind of sounds off in an amusing sort of way. It's because of the X. 3 of the 4 characters are the yeah, exactly. They have to write out that entire thing because they can't really do it in one character because they don't have a single character for That's what they have to like add soup to the end of a lot of things. Because that's what that comes from, but they don't just have on its own for a lot of them, I guess? It's weird. And other languages are just kind of weird. Hey! Like, what? Is that just a light? No, it's no shiny! Alright. Dusk Ball, here we go. There we go. Caught it. We're good. Is there 2 ways you could write it? We got ourselves another shiny. Let's finish the sandwich. We have about 12 more minutes. Will we find another shiny in that time? What are the odds right now, anyway? I don't have the charm, but I do have a Sparkling Power 3, so... Is it like Masuda odds? The one in... What was it? 1 in 683? Like Masuda no charm? Is that the odds I'm working with here? I don't know. I don't know the exact odds for the most part. I know with a full boost without the shiny charm and everything, it's like 1 in 512. Odds are a wonderful thing, aren't they? It's all just a game of random chance. Basically, you have a way to do V, which isn't commonly used. Ah. I see. I see. Not C. N. Oh, not O. N. Agent O was on holiday. If you understand that reference, you are a legend. You are a legend! I thought that was pink for a second because of the fucking weird crystal lighting. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ugh. Come on, Zero, back out. Come on. You're clearly a good luck charm. Come on, buddy. Hey, 5 characters in a while. So, which way are you writing it out in your game? 4 characters or 5 characters? I'm assuming the 4 because it's easier to, type in there, I guess. It's a bit more simple. I mean, the second one's a bit more accurate because of the actual V sound, but it's a bit more complex, I guess. I don't know. Again, languages are weird. Can we get one more shiny before time's up? We've got 10 minutes. Come on. I'm not running the those first. No, thank you. Okay, the 4 characters we're generally using. Makes sense. Man, I need to get better sleep. 100%. Because I thought I was fine. Like, oh, I'm good to go. Like, thinking much sleep, I'm still like fine. That'll be okay. And then I yawn on stream 5 times or so. Professionalism. Yay. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. And then a narrator comes on. He knew exactly nothing of what he was doing. Wee. Ow. Wee. Ow. kind of hate the fact you have to keep getting your Pokemon out each time you jump off a ledge or something, because they will not jump after you in most cases. So there's a little mild annoyance. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't even touch you! It's really weird with three writing systems! Are you kidding? Why do you need 3? You can say that English kind of has 2 because some English speakers just slam U's where they're not needed, but I wouldn't say it's a completely unique writing system. Japan has 3 different writing systems for its language? Why do you need it that way? Why do you need your language to be so complex? English is bad enough with the 1. Imagine if we had 3 writing systems, we'd be screwed! We'd be fucking screwed! Kanji, hiragana, katakana. Sheesh. Do they really need that many, though? Why are there 3 different ways of doing it? All used in the same sentences? Like they fucking mix and match? What? It's not only is it more complicated, it's also inconsistent. It's a fucking mashup of 3 different writing styles all in one? That seems like a mess. How'd they keep it all straight? Not again, Zero. Kinds are Chinese, so we're shoving in a whole separate language into another language, I guess? We're merging languages together? This is so weird. My head is breaking. Oh, God. Oh, this is too much. Why is it like this? It's so... why? Damn you languages being so complex and stupid. It is mainly a dig at English, though, because we are so bad at it. I before E except after Z, except for most of the words where you'd think the rule would apply. So fucking stupid. Our language is stupid. Human communication is stupid. Why can't we communicate like Pokemon? We just say our names over and over again. We somehow figure out what the fuck we're saying to each other. It'd be so much more simple. So dumb. How much time I was in the sandwich? 3 minutes, alright. Back out, Zero, come on. Last stretch, buddy. You can make it. We might get another Dunsparce right at the buzzer again. Last minute. It could happen. I did not touch you. You go away. You're not shiny. I don't want to mess with you. Thank you. Well, you get back out here, Zero. I told you, last stretch. You can do this.
Just a little more. Da, 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 da.
Sammy should be running out any second now. Should be seeing normal spawns again in just a second. I think we should be. I'm not seeing any spawns right now. Normal spawns are back. Game's locking up. There we go. We're free. Alright. One last shiny. 100-minute parts called radicals. Represent an idea that combine it from words. You're going kind of more similar to alphabetical systems. I just think it's needlessly complicated. Alright. Last shiny of the day. Alright. I'm once again going to guess it's going to be bold nature. Anybody else got any nature guesses? I figured if I stay consistent, I'll get it right one of these days. There's only like, what, 32 natures? If that, maybe closer to 16? I don't know. I never counted. I'm bad at counting. Let's see. Special attack up, attack down. I should know this one. I should have. It's modest? Yes! I'm starting to learn natures! I guess wrong, but I'm starting to learn natures. Oh my god, I'm learning. I can do things. I can learn a thing. Yes! Get rid of Dragon Rush, you don't need it. Alright, let's level you up once and see if you're shiny. Not shiny. Not shiny. You see, it's 3 segment shiny. There you go. Please be 3 segments. Let's see. That's a 2 segment. Another reject, I guess. Oh well. That's fine. Paste and they're multiplying. They continue to multiply. Alright, so like I said, we'll end off by showing off what it looks like when you have a really shitty sandwich. Just to end this off. So, 7 shinies in, no 3 segment. But you know what? We're still really early on in this hunt. This could take a long while. Problem is, I am not prepared for this to take a long while. Honestly, so... Oops. Actually, really quick, I should put this in the trade box. On the new column. Stats aren't bad, actually. Shame that's nature actually ruins its best stat, but you know what? It's fine. Could be worse. Alright, let's get cheese sandwich. So, how I saw this animation the first time was I tried to determine how to get certain boosts, like type stuff on my own, and it resulted in a disaster. But creative, what I did, and I shouldn't have to do it, I did an entire sandwich of watercress, which, if you don't know, is incredibly bitter. I think I also include like pepper and what's it, wasabi in there too. This is gonna be garbage. Look at this. Oh, it looks like shit. And then watercress, 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 watercress. So much of it. I forget what watercress even boosts. But I was just putting a whole bunch of watercress onto this sandwich. Like this. Thinking it would actually do something. And you wanna know what happened? This is exactly how I did it too. I hope you guys are ready for pain. Dead. They're fucking dead. You don't even get any boosts from it. Look, you get nothing. It's just gross. Fucking dead. They're still happy about it. It's little things along, no friendship's going up, doodaloo. But they're just fucking dead. Oh. Anyway, that's how we're ending stream. Just end it with everyone fucking dying. Alright, so assuming I can get up there at decent enough time and get enough sleep, Sonic Frontiers will be a morning stream tomorrow. Don't know if it's gonna be like early, like 8 a.m. or what. We're gonna try for an earlier time. Thursday, we'll hopefully be back to our usual schedule. Start around like 10-ish and going for a few hours. And we'll be doing a lot more of Mario Odyssey post-game. I plan to hopefully reach maybe the 2/3 point. We're just under halfway through with Mario Odyssey. I think we can speed it up a little bit. But we'll have to see. So, assuming everything goes well, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for Sonic Frontiers. We're going to be doing some Chaos Island at long last. Did a little bit of it at the end of last stream. And then I got interrupted by Mom, and the whole thing kind of just fell apart. But you know what? We got a song out of it. That's fine. Fucking first tried the second boss, because my god, Wyvern is a complete joke. Wyvern is a joke, but you gotta admit the spectacle is so cool. Probably the only time I'm not going to be extremely pissed off by an extreme mode boss. I am not looking forward to the end game. Supreme and the end are going to be a fucking disaster. Absolute fucking disaster. We're not going to be seeing them for like a month. At the rate we're going. We'll see you guys tomorrow.